Welcome back, guys. Look at everybody running around. Oh, the place is really coming to life. I was looking at this, the pub kitchen. I thought I'd changed this. This should be making fish and chips, because we've got fish, and we've got potatoes. So we'll change that to fish and chips. I thought I'd already done that, but okay, well, whatever. Take a little bit of time for the. Oh no, it didn't take very long at all. They're getting to work by the look of it. Now, hopefully they'll get some potatoes soon, and some fish, and start actually doing. Oh, there's some stuff coming in. No, not yet, but it'll happen. Right, let's go and have a see what they've brought us, and it's all food again. Yeah, not interested. Bye bye. Okay, what are we gonna do now? I've just actually been having a little bit of a look around the map because we need some areas that we can expand into. This side of the river is looking really good. I'm like really pleased with how this is panning out. We've got the big town centre, we've got the church, we've got the whole docks thing. This part over here needs to be redeveloped. These pastures need to be moved, and all of this needs to be redone. But I'm kind of pleased with how the docks is progressing. Round here, we're going to be doing the ships, the whaling ships and whatever. So this has to go. This has to go here, up to there and to this. All of that's going to be flattened. But even doing that, that's not really a lot of land. And I think it's going to be, like, by the time we get the docks in, it's not really going to give us that much land to expand into. So, we need to come back to the old town on this side of the river. Now, all we've got is really the castle and then this mishmash of buildings here. And then some forest nodes. What we need to do is get rid of this mountain range here and this mountain range that goes all up here, this kind of ridge up to there, and it extends all down here and all around here. So yeah, all of that is going to have to be flattened, guys. I'm kind of wondering, well, how the hell am I going to do that? What are we up to? We're up to 20 labourers, which is kind of good. That's very good. Late summer, and we're at 45,000 food, which is pretty darn good. Oh, that pasture that I put in down here, has that got completed yet? Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has. Let's get something put in here. Now, let's see. I think we want to start moving these so that we can clear this out. So I think that's what we'll do. What are we going to move? Shall we move? What do we got? That one's empty. No, no, it's not. That's the ducks, isn't it? That's the ducks. That's the pigs. That's the leghorns. And that's the chickens. I don't suppose it really matters what we put in here. How should we put the chickens in here? Let's put the chickens in here, I guess. Let's put the chickens in. Okay, so chickens going in there. Just one guy. And you know what? We'll actually move the guy from where he's working at the moment, so we don't have to change that. So this, we say empty this. Cha-ching, done. I'm going to set this to leghorns and move these. So empty that, right? And then this one can go. So let's go to. Oh, well, that was where I was. I was in the right place. Get rid of this. Boom. Bye bye. Okay, so we'll start the process of moving that. Do we want to get these houses going yet? Population's only probably gone up by about 10 people. What does the town hall say? We're up to... Oh, no, how about that? It's catching up. The families, It's almost there. So you know what? We will get a few of those houses starting to get built. So let's take maybe half of these off pause and start getting them built. So let's take... no, we can let this run actually. Why the hell would I have it on pause? And that one and that one. Cool. Awesome sauce. Right, what next? What next? I'll probably end up putting some trees or something in here, I think. And I've got to do something around this school to cover up this this nasty terrain. I'll come up with an idea for that. So it's a nice building. We want to clear some of these trees out because it is a nice building. I want to be able to see it. That's very cool. I am wondering, guys, should I go off and like kind of do that flattening so that we can actually start getting some stuff done? We need a big area where we can start putting in like lots of crops and pastures and whatever so that we can grow our population even larger. This is the mining. I'm really pleased with the mining area. We're starting to get some stuff as well. We're starting to get like gold and gems and all kinds. So this guy's got silver ore. This guy's silver ore. This guy gold and silver. This guy, what have you got? Oh, a gemstone, rough gemstone. So we need a gemstone polisher. We need a foundry where we can start smelting like gold and silver coins and stuff. And that's all going to go in round here. And you know, and we need some houses for these guys to live in as well. Probably, I mean, for these guys, I mean, shacks would be, I think, appropriate. So, like, tiny shack, these things. The problem with them is that they only house like 3 people, so it means they can only have 1 child. So I think we might do like a couple of those, because we can put them like right in here. I want to keep the trees though. I want this to look like fairly wild. I don't want to take out all the trees and stuff. But I'm gonna put one in there and just kind of see what it looks like. Okay, so that's that. Okay, the trader. What have you got? What do you got? 100 steel tools. Oh, and I look at the tools and oh, we've got we've got a tools crisis. I hadn't even noticed. Man. Okay, well, we're obviously getting the 100 steel tools then. And man, we need to crank up the tool production. Okay, I'm really surprised about that. I'm really surprised about that. Okay, right. 100 steel tools. Boom. What else? Have you got any other cool stuff that we can, like, some other tools and whatever? No, you haven't. You haven't. Okay, so that's 900 and we'll use 100 reeds. Ba-bum. Cha-ching. Trade. Okay, right. Well, we've got we've got a tools crisis to deal with. See, I would like this kind of area in here to end up being where we have like some blacksmiths and stuff. But for now, well, dear oh dear. Now this is where we're producing our iron. What, like, why aren't we? I mean, we've got 3 blacksmiths and a little blacksmith. Why aren't these guys churning out like tons of tools? 74 tools. This guy produced 66, 28, only 48 from this guy, which I'm kind of surprised about. But I wonder whether this is a housing issue down here. Maybe we need to put in like a couple of houses round here. Certainly for the blacksmith. Should we give the blacksmith a house? Let's give the blacksmith a house. What do you think? Stone house? I think so. Again, I really like the trees and stuff down here. I like the fact that this is kind of wild. So maybe we just put a house in there and keep that tree there. Okay, so let's put a house there. We could afford to put some houses in here, but I don't know. We could certainly put some housing in, like the foundries and stuff. That's a weird building, isn't it? That foundry. I'm just wondering, like, do I, what kind of houses do we put in for these? Like, do we even want houses in? I'm not absolutely convinced. We could put a couple of houses in here to extend this a little bit. But I kind of like the fact that this is grubby and it's all the mines and stuff, and there aren't houses here. I don't mind there being. I wouldn't mind like a couple of houses like for this and whatever. But again, we're out. I think these should be wooden houses out here. All right, let's put in like maybe a couple of wooden houses. So. I like the fact it's got that little porch on the right hand side. So let's put a house in there. And we'll put a house in there. Which means, for neatness, I need to extend this road by one. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we've got a couple of houses going in there. Where else? Where else? Let's have this running on ×2 while I'm looking around, so that you can kind of see it and enjoy the stuff going on. What's going on here? What's going on here? The materials required to perform the work are not available. What do we need? Producing furnace fuel. Oh, they're producing furnace fuel from firewood. Ah, yeah, that needs to change, doesn't it? This needs to be from fire bundles. There we go. And yeah, our stored fuel is going up, so that should be good. The tools crisis, I really need to do something about. But like, man, what do I do? Is it? Is it because of a shortage of iron? And is it because? Yeah, I think it probably is. So, how many labourers have we got? We're up to 22. I think we need to crank the miners up. What have we got? Well, we're at 39 of 40. Let's make that the even 40 then. So, you've got furnace fuel. They're producing iron. How much are you producing? The answer, not a hell of a lot. Yeah, that's got to be the problem. That's got to be the problem. Okay, well let's crank this up to 10 miners, and now that's that one. And we want this one. Let's crank this up to 10. Now, how many miners do we need then? We need minus 40, so we're cranking that up to 46. There we go. That brings us down to 16 labourers. Like, really, only time will tell on that. The only other thing that we could do, we could bring in some iron ore. Now, over here, back in the old town, we had, over here, we had this building, the small iron smelter, producing iron. Well, that we don't need to do anymore, do we? No, we really don't. Because we're producing iron directly. But we could get some extra iron if we went and collected some. So I think, is there anywhere around here where there's some iron? lying around? And the answer is there is a bit of iron. So let's send our labourers out to collect some iron. I think we just want iron. So how about what's out in? Now, so there's a patch there and there. And what about in this area? Oh yeah, another couple of some good patches there. Go and get that stuff. Oh, and then there's freaking loads here. Wow. Okay, go get that as well. Now that is quite a walk for those guys. So that's not gonna happen quickly, and we have only got 16 labourers. So I think at this point all we can do really is crank this up and kind of hope that we start producing enough iron so that we can produce enough tools. Now we bought the 200 steel tools. They'll last a little bit. We're getting our tool crisis down at the moment as those tools are making their way into the population. So hopefully our miners will now start producing more iron so that our blacksmiths can produce more tools. Now see, he's complaining because he hasn't got enough iron. These are okay. These are okay. He's okay. You're right next to the iron mine as well. I mean, if you can't get iron, who can? He's got furnace fuel, so he's happy. He's got furnace fuel. He's happy. The amount of stored iron is... I was going to say it's going up, but it's going up and down. This guy is now producing at last. Ooh. This is scary. Tools crises scare me. They really do. And we've still got 8 people, well, 10 people without tools. And it's... I'm going to put it on times 10 and just see if this if this works out or not. And we're getting low on stone. How are we doing for labourers? 22. Now, hopefully, we're starting to bring in that extra iron, which is going to get processed by the small smelter over here. Yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, he's working away now. He's going to start producing some iron. He only produced 6 last season. But it's going to take time for the iron to build up because the blacksmiths hopefully are going to start using it. But see, look, we're at 20 people without tools. We've only got 8 stored tools. 10. Are they going to start to churn this out? Wow. This is problematic. I wonder if we shouldn't put in a blacksmith over here to take advantage of this. Although this is going to be... The thing is, this is a temporary solution. This is like a very temporary solution. The only other thing that we could do is... Now, see, I could leave this in, and I think I am going to leave this in because I like that. I think it's a nice feature. But what we could do is put in an iron mine somewhere. Would that be a good idea? I'm kind of tempted to do it. So, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take this down to times 5. How are we doing for tools? Look, 52 people without tools. Okay. I hope this guy's brought me a load of tools. Nope, deer and ducks. Don't want those. Bye. What did you have? You hadn't got tools, that's for sure. No, nothing useful. Nothing useful like at this moment. But We'll hang on to him. Alright, well... Okay, well, we're going to have to do something about this. We're going to have to do something about this. And we're going to have to do something fairly quickly. So, I was going to put a mine in, wasn't I? Yes, I was. I don't know. I don't really want a mine in this area, but I think we're going to put one in. Maybe in here. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Let's go to resources. And let's see, ores and minerals. And we want a mine. Now, hang on. Is there any... That's copper ore. That's tin ore. Saltstone. Iron ore and coal mine. This is the new one. And you can put these anywhere. So, I don't know. Like maybe we'll put one of these in somewhere.